What up, YouTube? It's been a long week. I think every week has been a long week because I have a young child. She is sick this week. She has a fever, and that has been lovely. I'm trying to give her medicine and take her temperature, and she's screaming at me like I'm betraying her trust. And I'm like, bro, I'm doing this for you. Like, I could be a mom that didn't even care about you and didn't give you medication. And then you have to be compassionate these days. Like, back in the day, you could just scream at your kid. I miss those days. But now you have to be compassionate with your fucking kid. You have to be empathetic. You have to be like, oh no, poor baby. It feels like I violated you, even though all I'm doing is giving you medicine that's good for you and it's good for your body so that you could get better. But really, poor baby. Anyways, I'm done venting, I think. I don't think I'll ever be done. That's why it's called honest mom humor, okay? But I hope my kid is okay with it. I know she'll need a lot of therapy. And when she goes to her therapist, she comes home and she tells me that she was talking about me in therapy, I'll be like, oh, I hope you're only saying good things. Just kidding, obviously she's talking shit. What is this video about? I mean, I used to be the dirtiest bitch. I saw this on One Tree Hill, like they said like hot girls are really dirty. I don't know if I'm hot either, so maybe I was an ugly girl that was also dirty. But now I'm much better. Have really fine-tuned my cleaning. So here are some of my tips for you moms and non-moms out there. I mean, I don't even know why I clean in the first place because afterwards my toddler is just going to mess it up anyways. So it's like, why even try? But I want to make sure the house is semi-clean for my mental health. Here are some tips that help me really like fine-tune the efficiency and the effectiveness of cleaning. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. I took a break to do some of these things. I put on a hair mask, which is just coconut oil in my hair, and I put on a face mask. I did the face mask a little before I was done. I think I was vacuuming, and that takes like 20 minutes anyway, so the face mask will dry in 20 minutes. You have to be really efficient when you're a mom, and those are the only times I can pamper my skin and my hair. So just another side tip. My rule of thumb is to do a hair mask, clean the house, do a face mask, vacuum the house, and then clean your tub, and then shower. Super efficient here, I'm telling you. Let's start from the beginning though. Okay, so here are some tools you're going to need. So I have a hamper that I take around, and in my laundry bag I also have a trash bag. I also have this like maid apron thing. It's very useful to have it like on you as all the time. I like to spray the house down with one cleaning supply, and that one is my vinegar bottle. It cleans well, it's great for surfaces, it's environmentally friendly. Oh, there's so many things. I fucking love vinegar. When you clean with vinegar, it's acidic. It will eat away at the grime, so then you don't have to work very hard with it. It's a cheap product. It helps keep dust off surfaces. Vinegar is like the best product, and yes, it's really stinky and pungent. You keep all your windows open and it goes away after a few minutes, and it's not that big of a deal. I love it. It's my holy grail. So in my maid apron, lots of towels. I think I have like 2 or 3 towels, like small towels that I can just use to wipe down the surfaces. Oh, and you're going to need Clorox. So what I do, so I don't have to take it with me everywhere, I leave the Clorox under the kitchen sink and under the bathroom sink. And that way I don't have to carry it with me because I only use it on those kind of surfaces where it's like metal or like tile, basically in the kitchen or in the bathroom. So I don't like to carry it with me, I'll just leave it under the sink. And that's all the tools you need. See, it's very simple so far. Okay, so for living rooms, bedrooms, office areas, and etc., those kind of rooms that aren't like the kitchen, the bathroom, what I do is in one small area that I can reach everything out. So I would take everything out of that area that doesn't belong in the area, and then I will clean it with vinegar, and then I would wipe it from left to right, top to bottom. Don't be a noob and clean bottom to top, because eventually everything's gonna fall to the bottom anyways, like the dust from the top. So you have to clean top to bottom, and then you would put everything that's in your hamper that belongs in that room in the room again. So that's basically the template. Sometimes when I'm feeling like it, which is rarely, I will clean all my kids' toys by throwing it into these net bags. They're really great laundry bags, and then I would just wash it in the laundry. Okay, for the kitchen, same kind of system, but a little bit more. So then I would grab everything that doesn't belong in the kitchen, put it into the hamper or put it into the bags, and then I would pull out all the stovetop things. I don't know what those things are called. And then I would throw them into the dishwasher. Okay, so I have a big bowl that I soak most of my dishes in. I would put everything I could into that big bowl so I can transfer it all at once. I don't have to transfer it slowly with just my hands. Use a big bowl or a big dish so that you can transfer most of your dishes all at once into your dishwasher. And then I would throw that big bowl that soaks anyways into the dishwasher as well, because it also needs cleaning. So everything goes into the dishwasher, and then I would use the Clorox to scrub basically the metallic area, because that's where all the grime is, and spray down with vinegar on the countertops and even the stove top, so that, because the stove top gets so dirty and you gotta clean it every week. Once a week, it's great. What I do with all surfaces is I pull any counter, any table, I will wipe it all down and it pushes it all to the floor. So all the dirt and everything becomes accumulated on the floor. It's just easier that way. If you're gonna do all of your surfaces anyways, you go top to bottom, just throw everything, all the dust, all the particles, all the food, crumbs, whatever, on the floor, and then you're gonna vacuum anyways, so the system works out. Oh, also, I don't get every surface. Like, I'm not anal. I want to do this in the least amount of time as possible. If you do it every week anyways, then you're bound to get every surface eventually. I also take on a big project once a week, so I will decide to clean behind the fridge. I will decide to clean inside the fridge. I will decide to clean the tops of my dryer and washer. And I don't make it every week. Sometimes I'm really tired and I don't decide to do it, and that's okay too. Thinking that you'll have at least one thing that's different that week that you'll clean will help you clean your house and keep it manageable. And like, know that one corner of your house is not always like really accumulating a lot of crap. Because when you know that there's like a corner of your house that's accumulating a lot of crap, it just like, I don't know, for me that like is hard on my soul. Last week, a couple birds decided to make a nest on our balcony, and I thought that was gonna be so cute. I thought, oh my goodness, it's kind of like Snow White with her little creatures flying around, and then there's gonna be cute little birds, and they're gonna be so cute, and they're gonna be in their nest, and they're gonna love their mommy, and then da-da-da-da-da-da. So holistic. I have like the Disney da-da-da-da-da, you know, the song in my head. Let me tell you, you do not want a nest in your balcony or near your home, because it's a shit show. I had to move furniture. There was like birds flying all over the place trying to kill all these baby birds. I had baby birds like chirping super loud in like my husband's meetings. It was a shit show. There was like shit all over the place, and I had to like brush it away every time I used the balcony, because my daughter would want to like play with it because she doesn't know any better. And it's just like, it was so chaotic. And I was like, this is so metaphoric of how I felt when I was pregnant. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so beautiful. I'm going to be this amazing mom, do it better than anyone else, no screen time. It's only gonna bring me and my husband closer together. And I was like, why did I think that again about the birds? And I was like, oh, this is probably why other people have multiple children. I just don't want to tell you the story of the birds because those tiny birds are just as bad as tiny humans. But they are shit machines that can fly. Bathroom. I would take everything out that doesn't belong. That's always my first step. Take everything out that doesn't belong, put it in the hamper, and then I would use the toilet bowl cleaning solution thing and scrub my toilet down, because that is a shit show and it deserves a scrub. Next thing, I will Windex off the windows, spray, and then wipe it all down quickly, because I've noticed that Windex dries really quickly and then it'll make a weird stain if you don't wipe it down quickly. I would spray all the surfaces with vinegar, other than that like porcelain tile crap. That I scrub down with Clorox, because Clorox actually gets like really into the grime. Vinegar is not as powerful because it's environmentally friendly, so you need something that's non-environmentally friendly. I try really hard to clean my phones, my husband's phones, my phones, our keyboards, because those are things you touch all the time, and I read somewhere that phones have the most germs, more than a toilet bowl, so I really try to make sure to clean it once a week. I would also suggest to clean your doorknobs once a week, but I never do. I just forget, and to be honest, I used to do that before I was a mom, when I had more time and energy and freedom in the life, but I don't now. So I don't care about cleaning my doorknobs as often. I think I do it once every 3 months, if that. I also like to throw my kids' toilet seat thing into the tub, and sometimes I also like to throw the potty squatty also in the tub. I like doing it like that because then when you eventually do shower, it has warm water and it's steaming and it's kind of soaking your plastic things so that it's like easier to clean. When I do shower, it rinses out a lot of the crap. Okay, here I'm vacuuming the whole floors, and I won't do everything. Vacuuming has to be really organized too. I'm trying to get all the surfaces only once. Again, sometimes you miss a spot or sometimes you miss something, but the whole point is to like clean quickly, not clean aggressively that you get 100%. I'm just trying to get like 80%. Yeah, because again, I said all the dust fell to the floor because that's how I clean. I clean all the surfaces top to bottom. The last thing I would do is vacuum, and then I try to pull out all my furniture and like clean underneath most things, but it's okay because again, it's not about being perfect, it's just about cleaning efficiently. Ooh, last thing, you will see me shower. What I do before I shower, I get in the shower and then I'm actually scrubbing down with the Clorox bleach powder thing. I think that's Clorox. I hope I've been saying it right. I think it's something else now that I think it's wrong. I'll put a disclaimer there that I was wrong. Totally wrong. I'm wrong in life, okay? So then I would clean the bathtub, and I won't do a perfect job. Sometimes I'll just spot clean and I'll be like, oh, I see like some spots here and I'll clean that. I'm talking about like the shower tiles. I don't clean everything because that's so much work. I'm exhausted at the end of this. But the tub itself, I will actually clean. After I scrub down my bathtub, I will shower, and as I'm showering, I will wash down the tub and the tiles, and I will also wash down anything that I put into the bathtub, my squatty potty or my kid's toilet thing or the toilet brush holder thing. And last but not least, like you have to think logistically, you have to make time for this. So this is after Rory was born. I used to clean my house maybe like once every 2 weeks, but now that I have a kid, my kid makes everything fucking dirty, man. There's crumbs, there's stuff that, look, I mean, I just found this in her room. It's a little pea. That's disgusting. It's easy for her to make things dirty, which it comes with the territory of having a toddler anyway. So I clean once a week, and I've decided that instead of working out, instead of like doing my morning routine the way I usually do it, I clean on Saturday mornings, and that is the day I clean. And that has helped me with my mental health. It's helped me manage our home, and just having a system in place really helps me do the shit I'm supposed to do, which is cleaning, because I fucking hate cleaning. Who likes cleaning? Well, like, I don't know if you guys are a mom. If you guys aren't a mom, then you can skip this part. But if you are a mom, I've noticed that I used to be very clean, and I used to keep things tidy and whatever, but now it's chaos. So I feel better with this balance of chaos and order. And the balance is that, I'm talking about my toddler, right? You can make the house messy. You can play with your toys, whatever, make a mess, but at the end of the night, we pick up our toys, and that's what we do. On Saturday mornings, that's my time to make things orderly again. So it's my time to put things away and like make the house tidy again, and I'm okay that 20 minutes afterwards she has already made a huge mess, but I'm like, that's okay, because if you made a mess, at least I cleaned. And that's the bargain I've made with myself, so that even though it's chaos with the toddler, there's also some order, some slight order in my life, and that has really helped me. I don't know if you guys are a mom and you guys are dealing with this kind of crap too, and like you're not sure what to do, but that has helped me cope. So then there's like a mental health thing. So it's like,
hey guys, okay, so I made a graph. And I love graphs. I'm just like Marshall in How I Met Your Mother. I love graphs. So I made a graph, and it's called Cleaning Balance for Mental Health. On the x-axis, you'll see that this is basically a really dirty house living with roaches, and then there's messy clean, which is in the middle, and then there's Pinterest clean, which is ridiculous. So perfect. I can never have a house like that. And then on the y-axis, there is, on the bottom, it's no physical work, which is nice. And then on the top, it's too much physical work, because, I mean, if you're chronically cleaning, then yeah, obviously. Moving on, so then the graph goes like, if you don't clean your house at all, then you're living with roaches. If you're cleaning your house too much, then you're on like a Pinterest house, like immaculate and beautiful, and with the toddlers, ridiculous, too much work. So then I think what I was trying to imply was that this section of the graph where you're working so hard, you're always keeping your house clean, is physically draining, physically exhausting, and then you're probably gonna be depressed because it's honestly like too much for one person to handle in general. It's just too much work, and then on top of taking care of a kid. But then on the other side, where you don't do anything and you let your house be awful. I mean, not awful, but like your house will be dirty, has ants, spiders, etc. Like that's chaotic and also really bad for your mental health as well, because your head is not in the right mind space. Like you will see that living in this dirty lifestyle is just not great for you either. Or that's how I feel. I feel like I deserve a space that is at least not like roaches everywhere, rats everywhere, and like ants everywhere. I don't want that. I don't want to live in a space like that. I think I deserve more. So I don't let my house get that bad. But I also think it's like good for your mental health to acknowledge that there is so much chaos you can handle, and I think you need to acknowledge that you also have to let go of things. So your house can't be as immaculate as it used to be. I think I wrote somewhere here that I had loved my apartment and I loved how it looked before having baby. This is a different apartment in general, but like I loved my apartment. I loved taking care of it. I loved how beautiful it was. I loved making it look nice. But that's way too much work for it's way too much work now. So I've let go of that part of me, so that I think when you become a mom, you have to reprioritize anyways. And yeah, that's not a big deal. Anyway, so yeah, you have chaos, you have filth. It's awful to be on the side where you're not doing anything for your home. But the sweet spot, I think, is having a messy, clean house. So that would be that you're not overworking, but you obviously still have to maintain your house. And I think messy clean is the bargain I've let myself have so that I don't feel like, for my mental health, I don't feel like it's just chaos and filthy. It's messy, but it's not filthy and grimy and disgusting and smelly and whatever. But also, I'm also going to allow myself to have a messy home, because it is impossible to have a immaculate home all the time anyways when you have a toddler, because they just want to get into everything and do things and explore and be a toddler, which is fine, but also awful for you because you have to let go of these things, which is the mother life.
If you're okay with the mess and you can clean like once a month, or you're okay with cleaning every 2 weeks, then do what works for you, right, basically. Or if you have a lot of energy and you have a lot to expend anyways, you're okay with cleaning like 3 times a week, then you do you know, good for you. But that's not me. So everyone's different, do you. That's what I'm saying. Also, if you don't have kids and like your house stays clean even after a month, you lucky bastard. Like, good for you, then only clean once a month, but do what's like best for your lifestyle and best for you as a person. In the end, everything is really about your mental health. Like, does it stress you out more that things are dirty, or does it stress you out more that you have to clean your house? So then, you know, like, you need to find the balance between the two. Yeah, I hope this helped. If this was beneficial, please like, comment, and subscribe. If this wasn't beneficial, please don't say anything, because that's mean. I mean, it's fine if you want to be mean to me. I got thick skin, I can deal. It's chill. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.